Hey everyone, I have a new setup here and I'm going to show you how I have this set up, but this isn't going to be used until 2021. I think I may want to start in December, but I haven't quite decided yet what I'm going to do about all of that. There's not much to it, so I'm going to get right into it. This cover is the camp cover from Hobonichi. It is the A6 size. And I had originally planned when I bought this to use it as my camping setup. My family and I love to go camping, and I thought this would be perfect to hold all of our brochures and have this as more of a reference book. But I have changed my mind and decided against that. And what I have it set up now for is to do a kind of lettering challenge. In 2019, I used a Midori MD one-day, one-page diary, and I mostly used it to practice hand lettering, and it was sort of themed with self-care, and I really missed having something like that. So I thought I would go ahead and try it again for 2021, and I basically just decorated the inside end paper area, and the rest of this is blank. This is actually a Nanami Cafe Note in the A6 size, and as you can see, there are a lot of pages that have been cut out of here. I've had this for 2 years now, I think, and I've tried to use this for obviously a bunch of different things. None of them stuck, and anytime that happens, I will cut the pages out, bind them in some way, and archive them and leave the book free to use up as something else. And when I have these many pages left, like the majority of the book, I don't want to waste it, and I want to try to leave it free for another use in the future. So I'm implementing this. I put scrapbook paper on the inside page here and added a Katie Daisy sticker. Scrapbook paper as usual here. And I added my labels that I really love from Hobby Lobby and just put 2021 there. This, I had previously painted the outside black. This is like a maroon colored cover, and I have this decal here with my name, and I had added that quite a long time ago as well. So I left it as is because I knew I was gonna tuck both covers into this camp cover. So that's as far as I got with that. I think I'm just gonna leave it as is. I really like the way that this ended up turning out. Because these pages are not dated, they're grid pages all the way through with nothing else added to them. I have a stencil here. This was gifted to me by Robin at Talks from the Heart, and she had it in her stash for years. It did come from Hobby Lobby, but I have not been able to find anything comparable to this. So I'm going to try using this in here to date my pages. And then I have random stuff. I added my butterfly, I added my mushroom girl, and as you can see, I have them really messily taped to random pieces of cardstock. Like this was just something I had in my stash that I had laminated. So I taped everything here to kind of keep things in place. I don't even remember where I got this, but I'm gonna check my previous purchases and list it below. We have a camper, and that's how we like to go camping. So I don't know if you want to call that glamping or not, but I thought it would be perfect in here. And I love that this is camping themed. I can't wait to go camping again. We haven't been able to, so this is like a little happy place for me right now. And what I think I'm gonna do is, for now, what I've decided is to try with the Hobonichi challenge and use their monthly lists to hand letter, but I want to use it. I don't have very specific requirements for myself for this. Hand lettering is what I naturally gravitate to when I'm trying to be a little more fancy or creative. So that's my starting place. And I want to use my watercolors. I love lettering with my watercolors. And since I quit using the Hobonichi Cousin, I really wanted a place where I could use watercolors more consistently, because I really loved doing it when I was in the Cousin. So I plan on using that. I plan on using my markers and just all of the extra things that I don't normally use in my journaling. I want to be able to implement it all in here. And this isn't going to be a daily thing. I have enough daily tasks that I don't want to add to that. So I plan on working in this, I don't know, even once a week or whenever I feel like it, basically. And I'm using the numbers, like the days, as more of a guideline for each month. And so, you know, I'll work on 7 entries at once if I feel like it. And I'm just gonna kind of go with the flow with this. This is supposed to be fun for me. So I'm really excited about it. I love the way that this turned out. I do not have a clear cover on here. I did start out with a clear cover and I had it on here for a little bit and I just really didn't like it. And I know that's gonna make some people really squeamish, but I'm gonna use this for right now. I'm pretty decided that I'm gonna use this without a clear cover, and I'm gonna just let this, you know, patina as I go through the year. And I think because it's sort of outdoorsy and camp themed, that if it gets dirty or grungy in any way, it'll just kind of fit in with the whole theme of this. And that's what I'm telling myself right now anyway. So I'm glad that I'm going to have a more active use for this cover because I just love it and everything that it represents. And that's basically it for this whole setup and what I plan on doing with it. And let me know if you have any questions. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.